Welcome in, my beautiful friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Now, if this reading found you or you found this reading, there's a purpose and a reason behind it. I want you to trust that. And if you're here because you read the thumbnail and you might be going through a struggle or a challenge in your life, you're exactly where you're meant to be today. All right, so this is a collective reading. It is for all zodiac signs. It is also timeless. So whenever you are showing up in this sacred space with me is when you're meant to receive this message. So let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul needs to hear at this time. So we're going to pull a spirit animal that is guiding you at this time. Okay, you might already be seeing it in your life. So we have the horse. Have you seen a horse recently? This is your confirmation. This is your sign that you are, in fact, connected to this message. So it is bringing to you a message of freedom. Okay, so if you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. So this is a message that is coming to you directly from the universe today. This is something that your soul needs to hear. And I feel this message is an activation for you. Okay, so once again, your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. So they're calling you to tap into that stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. So what's happening here is there is a shift in energy in your life right now. And that for some of you is coming in as a struggle or a challenge in life, something that is tough to move through. So what Spirit is encouraging you to do right now is to release the weight of the stress, the emotions, like they're getting in the way of you seeing clearly through this. They want you to free your mind. Okay, so that is your message from the horse spirit. So anywhere you are seeing a horse, hearing about a horse, reading about a horse is your confirmation. So I wanted to pull a healing message for your soul as well, which also comes with another spirit animal that is supporting you. So know that you are under divine support at this time. All right, so you are never alone. You are never alone. Spirit is always with you. Okay, it's surrounding you. And what Spirit wants to do here is awaken you to this support, showing you that you are, in fact, not alone. Okay, so you might see a cat. The cat is coming in as your sign, as your spirit animal. And the message it brings is, seek the companionship of loving others. You are cherished more than you know. So once again, seek the companionship of loving others. You are cherished more than you know. So they want you to seek comfort somewhere in your life, like comfort within the experience that feels challenging. So what brings you comfort? How can you cultivate that comfort within this intense energy? This is going to be very important for you. Okay, so we have the number 34 on this card. So this is a number frequency that is again connecting you to this reading. And I also have an affirmation for you. So feel free to write this affirmation down and use it, or seal it in the comment section below. I am surrounded by love. I am surrounded by love. I want you to believe that because it's true. And all you have to do is open yourself up to that love, but especially, putting the light of love on you. You actually giving yourself more love at this time as you're going through whatever it is that you're going through. No matter what it is, you are your first priority. Okay, so make sure you're taking care of yourself. I'm seeing someone who is being really hard on themselves, right? So they want you to give yourself a big, huge hug. Like actually, give yourself a huge hug and just hold it there for a moment. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through for you. So 2 of Swords, this is a crossroads. This is definitely a change that has come in. And perhaps there's fear here or uncertainty, unsure of which direction you should move or what you should do in the situation that you're in. Confusion, feeling lost or stuck. So they want you to tune out the noise and tune into yourself. Sometimes we are floating in the world's energy and we're disconnected from ourselves. So what Spirit wants you to do here is to reconnect with yourself through the experience you're having right now. Let's not focus on the noise. Let's focus on ourselves. Let's center and ground at this time. Okay, so 2 of Swords, and we have the 4 of Wands. They want you to restabilize yourself. They want you to put your healthy boundaries up, remember what they are, and reinforce them. This is where you're standing up in your strength. Know that you are a very powerful creator, and you have a lot of power and stamina with you, a lot of energy. And perhaps right now you're feeling exhausted because your energy has been going into all these things that might feel like they're going wrong. Feel like they're so hard to move through. Like, what is even going on in my life? Like, I'm hearing somebody say this. Like, why am I going through this? They want you to know that this is not punishment. This is something that is allowing your soul to evolve. And they want you to trust the process of whatever this is. Okay, so 4 of Wands, and we also have the Temperance card. Balance. Okay, this is your nervous system. They want you to bring yourself to a place of peace and calm in the situation that you are going through, because I'm definitely seeing emotions all over the place, like emotional baggage, like that's being like whipped around everywhere or being triggered. Something here is surfacing and rattling you, right? So you feel unstable, out of alignment, out of balance. So this is a call for you to center and ground yourself. Implement some sort of a breathing exercise or something that keeps you calm. Okay, so the Temperance card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. Okay, so I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So powerful messages coming through for you right now. And I want you to know that you're way stronger than you realize. Okay, so you have the power to move through this in a way that is peace and calming. Okay, so what I feel is happening is there are a few different cords that are being cut here. And your soul, it's evolving, and you are emerging through this experience as a new version of yourself, as a new self. There is a major awakening experience that is happening through this experience as well, that is expanding you within your consciousness, allowing you to see and understand more. Okay, so I want you to trust that whatever is happening for your highest good. Okay, it's here to make you stronger and to rise into this new self. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. All right, some of you are support. Right? So you are sharing support with others by showing up, your presence, your energy, or even sharing a reading, right? Whichever reading that might be for you. And again, you are here in this specific reading today because it is meant for you. Your soul called it in. So I feel some of you may have been looking for some guidance, some clarity, calling on spirit, reassurance, signs, like whatever this is for you. This is what this is. It's not a coincidence. It's not random. It's not happening by chance. It's a synchronicity, one of many you are going to experience. Okay, so yeah, this is what I'm seeing here. And I've got more numbers for you. We've got the number 2, we've got the number 4, and we have the number 14. So These again are light codes, number frequencies that are connecting you to this energy, to this message, aligning you to what you called in. Okay, so if you're seeing them in individually or a part of a sequence, it's confirming this for you. So this Two of Swords is a crossroads. Here, I feel there's a lot of support. This is where that shift is taking place. It's in your mind. It hasn't happened yet, but you are feeling and sensing into it. You are using your ability to communicate with the spiritual realm, the spiritual side, to receive the information that you need. And this usually happens in a moment where life is at its peak somewhere. And I feel for you, this might be the peak of a struggle, a challenge, a hardship. You're in the thick of it. And you've been calling on spirit for support, and the support is now coming in. So the signs are going to be powerful. They're going to be loud. And when we're caught up in the noise is louder than the signs. So you might not see the signs when you're floating around in the chaos, the noise of the world, the noise of the particular situation you might be in, right? So you have to release yourself from that. You have to let go of it, come back and center, come to the here and the now, let go of the past, let go of the future, and just be here. This experience you're in right now, it's exactly where you're meant to be. So please be at peace with that. This is what they want you to do, is to bring yourself to a place of peace with where you are and as who you are, because you're exactly where you're meant to be right now. This is your journey. There's something that your soul is learning through this process. So breathe through it. You know, they're encouraging some of you to implement silence or stillness in your life. This is just a quiet moment. It could be 5 minutes long. But as long as you're coming here to the present moment in these 5 minutes, this is where things start to really happen for you. This is where you start to connect to that guidance, right? You know, in my own experience, anytime I'm able to connect with myself, and a lot of times I do this through music. For me, music just takes me to a completely different place. It allows me to flow in this like higher version of me energy. So I connect and I'm just in that vibration. It's happening. I'm in real time experiencing it. So you might have the same experience, or maybe there's something else that you practice. Remember that you are also a part of this energy, this reading today. So any comment you leave in the comment section below might be a message that someone needs to hear today, right? So this is an encouragement from spirit to share your comments, share what's on your heart, share how these cards are speaking to you. What are some of the signs that are coming into your lives? And those of you that are really doing good in the struggle, like you're moving through it, the thick of it, you're seeing everything, understanding, but you're at peace, share with us how you're able to do that. Everyone's different, right? So you never know what might work for someone, especially if you share it. So the support that's coming in, I'm getting Goddess Lilith. I'm also getting Hecate coming in. I'm seeing the Goddess Tara also present here. So you have a lot of divine support. You don't need to be afraid here. So whatever this fear is that is interfering and getting in the way here, they want you to not focus on it. Sure, it can be lurking around, but it doesn't have to be at the forefront, and it doesn't have to override your experience. So, you know, it's about practicing clearing these energies away, and it's, you know, you practice it through being present, right? So choices, decisions, some of you are making these, some big ones. They want you to be intentional here with these, not to just react and make a decision, or fear of something, or like whatever this is, judgment or whatever this is. It's a barrier. It's limiting you. And it's a limit that you have placed. I feel that perhaps you don't know when you did, but you did. It was along your path. So perhaps something happened that led you to feeling this way or believing this to be the truth, or maybe this is a layer, a mask, something that you had to wear because you were in survival mode. You were fight or flight, right? Or protecting yourself. So it's almost like you're closing yourself off. So they want you to be open and receptive. This is your mind. And in order for your mind to be open and receptive, you have to clear some of those thoughts that are floating around in your mind, taking you all over the place, right? Anxiety, worry, stress, all of this contributes to your nervous system being overactive. So it's about calming yourself, your soul, your mind, your spirit, grounding yourself. And Mother Earth is coming through right now asking you to connect with her. She would love to communicate with you if you're willing to be open to her. And she's coming to you through the animals, through the seasons, through the things that you're seeing outside that are a part of this earth. These are all signs. So you may be seeing some of these and you can share with us what those are. And your intuition is incredibly strong. So what they're doing is reconnecting you to your intuition. They want you to trust your inner guidance, your inner knowing, your instincts, your gut feelings, right? Remember that your body communicates to you. We are spirit in this physical form. This physical form is a body, and we are responsible for that body. So those of you that are going through something tough right now, make sure you are taking care of yourself. You are your top priority, right? I feel I've got a lot of words coming in, so some of the words I'm speaking aren't exactly the way they were meant to sound, so I apologize for that, but I've got a lot of intuitive downloads, like a flood of energy, a flood of people out there that are looking for guidance, and the guidance is around you, it's within you, and all spirit is encouraging you to do is to connect with this. So they want you to understand that you are a manifester, you are a creator. You're here on this earth to create with this physical body. This is why it's important that you take care of it, because when you're taking care of your physical body, then it takes care of you. So you are your top priority. And that's been a message that's been coming through quite a bit recently in my readings. And I feel it's because it's important. You are manifesting. So the results of your experience, not this particular challenge is shifting things. So because you may be going through a struggle, a really challenging one, know this is a sign for you that things are about to change. There's something new taking shape, and there's a releasing and a shedding and a letting go, and it feels tough to go through this. You might be out of your comfort zone. So again, just be calm here. There's no need to rush. Be at peace with where you are and allow the guidance to come in through that stillness, through that quiet. And watch how that shifted energy turns this whole situation around. It's not that it's turning it around and it's going to be a completely different situation. It's the way that you are showing up, which in turn reflects back to you how you experience it. This is how it's coming through. So breathe through whatever it is that you're moving through. I've been doing breathing exercises recently. It helps calm my nerves. And just shaking it out for like 60 seconds. I shake my whole body, my head, everything, and loosen everything up for 60 seconds, and that's it. And that's been working wonders in my life. So try that for yourself. Right? Again, music is coming through as a very powerful, uplifting energy for you. And this is an energy that is being uplifted. It is an energy that comes through you. So right now, wherever you are, where is your focus? Are you focusing on all the things that could happen, that haven't happened yet, that already happened? You have no control over it. They want you to let go of whatever you have no control over. Just let it go and let it float out into the universe. Let's stand strong, stable in our own frequency and vibration, your own frequency and vibration, that state where you feel at peace. Let's cultivate that and try to stay there more as much as you can. I have created a whole system in my life to keep me in this state. And, everyone's on their own journey. And, for me, whenever I'm going through something tough, I just got to stand in my truth. I'm not going to let, people outside of me sway me or distract me or whatever they want to do, interfere with my flow and my vibration. So I stay grounded. And sometimes you have to be a little bit more stronger in this experience and put more effort and energy to protecting your peace. And when you're doing it in the energy of love is definitely coming in, and support. You're being supported. So lean on the support or call on support if you need it, right? This could be professional support, or this could be, energetic support. Maybe there's some sort of passion that has struck and you feel like you need to paint today. And as you're painting, it's just releasing and healing you. There's like a release of something and a healing. And it's like a new passion that begins. So yeah, there's something here unraveling here. This is a transition for you. It is you now stepping into a new timeline. This is why you are going through this. It's not here to break you. It is actually here to support you in your elevation in frequency and vibration. So you have actually called this in. You are becoming the version you are meant to be in this new timeline through this process of whatever's going on in your life. So they want you to be strong. Yes, it feels like a test, right? And again, you're going to get through this because you wouldn't be going through it if you weren't able to go through it. I'm seeing somebody saying they've already gotten through it. And, you know, those of you that have gone through those many struggles and challenges, what is your best advice for someone out there that might be going through the same thing? You know, for myself, I've gone through a lot of different struggles and challenges. For me, it was always patience, peace, and calm. And that has taught me that peace and calm, like I've mastered it now. So the experiences I have now, that's a compliment that I get from people around me. Like, how are you so calm, Ria? Like, you know, there's a situation happening and you're like super chill and calm about it. And I feel, you know, maybe people around us might not understand or, you know, might not be familiar with this peace and calm, and that's okay. Right? But you are that light in that storm. And I feel you have to face those storms in order to become the light in that storm. So they're showing me a lighthouse energy through you. And some of you are, you know, this is a dormant energy that is being activated. And some of you are in this process where it's being strengthened. And some of you are in a place where you've mastered it and you're walking through this storm, supporting others. So yeah, that's what's coming through this Four of Wands. Celebration, excitement, and joy. This is what they want you to focus on. There are, you know, periods in our lives where we do go through challenges and hardships. But in those same experiences, our light, our joy, our happiness moments, that is what they want you to look for in there. Okay, so as you are exploring this energy, right? Without fearing it, without the stress, without the weight. You're in this place of equilibrium. And this is where everything happens, right? So in my own life, I've been in this state. I feel I'm in it now as I'm filming this reading. It's a state that I had to cultivate. It is balance. And I feel we are continually, forever learning. And there's so much that our soul is meant to experience here in this lifetime on earth. And each experience, the good ones, the bad ones, we go through these flows, these cycles, everyone. You know, if everything was just perfect all the time, that would be kind of boring. And I don't even know what would even happen there. I don't know. But I feel we're meant to go through fluctuations. And as we do, we rise in frequency and vibration. And this is what's happening here for the collective. You are part of a rare few that are moving through struggles at this time in your life when you're showing up here, whenever that is, where your collective is rising. And you may find that you're having conversations with people that might be going through a similar energy, but a different experience, right? This could be a relationship that you're having a struggle or challenge with. Maybe it's your health. Right? Perhaps this has to do with your career, your job, your finances. Perhaps you're drowning in debt right now, or you've had a loss in your family, right? There's something here that some of us are going through, and then we find that there's connections here where we can talk to one another and support one another. So I'm seeing like two friends here that are talking to one another. And they're showing me someone that is going through a divorce and another person that is going through a health issue. And they're talking and supporting each other and just being there. So I feel this energy, this theme of giving and receive is there. It's an exchange and it's very healthy. There's balance here, right? So I feel for you to connect and to receive that support and be open to it, no matter what form it comes in. It is going to allow your soul to heal. It's a part of that healing. And you are rising through this. You're going to get through this. It's only temporary. Spirit wants you to know that this is not going to last. It's only temporary. This too shall pass. And have some sort of an affirmation that makes you feel at peace. Like, you can make your own affirmation. I'm getting an affirmation that was shared with you by someone that resonated for you. Maybe try that one. And just repeat that to yourself as much as you can throughout your day, throughout your weeks. And focus on the light, the joy, the happiness there, the support, the love. You want to stay in that frequency and vibration, right? Remember, you are never alone. This is why this card came up. So maybe your cat recently has been snuggling up to you a little bit more. Or you have been seeing a cat outside of your home. Maybe it's not your cat. Or you've been dreaming about cats. I feel cats are coming through your dreams. And there's something to do with someone's cat's eyes. Maybe she stares at you a lot. Or like there's something here with the cat's eyes. I don't know what this is, but it's coming through here. And some of you are going to see shapes of triangles. So I'm seeing a triangle in this angel's hand, but I'm seeing this triangle formed in the two swords upside down. So this is just confirming that there's an energy working together in harmony to pull you out of whatever this is. But everything that you're going through right now, you are learning, you are growing. There's a lot of wisdom, golden nuggets in this experience that you're going to be able to carry forward, that you can now carry forward. And they're showing me another past struggle. You know what? Sometimes when we go through one thing, we have a few different things that happen. It's like a snowball effect. So it feels like everything is going wrong. And when it does, it happens all at once. Some of you might be going through this right now. And this is just one of those experiences. That's all it is an experience. So stay patient, stay grounded. Don't be too hard on yourself. Allow yourself to be open to experience whatever this is without fearing it. Doing that the best you can in this and intentionally taking decisions. You know, even the words that you are speaking. They don't want you to react. Rather, they want you to respond through this experience. They don't want you to fight the current. They want you to flow with it. This is the purpose of this coming in. And you are becoming a higher version of yourself through this experience. So don't be afraid of it. Be strong. Know you are guided. You are supported. You are under divine protection. And if you feel you've been disconnected from that protection, from that connection to spirit, they want you to call on them, but be open to what's coming through for you because they're around you. They want you to know that. All right. So what I'm going to do is pull a number. We got another light code coming in. This is the frequency behind this experience. So we're going to draw out a message your soul needs to hear to move through this. So we're getting the number 19 and the word pride. And we got red and purple colors here. So these colors might be prominent. You might be seeing more of these recently. And the number 19. All right, so this card indicates a need to swallow your pride, to improve your current situation and your quality of life. By admitting when you're wrong and choosing to see another's point of view, whether this person is right or wrong, you raise your vibration, which brings you closer to your dreams. The bottom line is, if you want to create a happy, harmonious life, you must let go of your need to be right or in control of it. So to overpower, belittle, or punish another goes against the nature of your soul and takes you out of alignment. Yet, when you have the courage to own up to your mistakes, you align yourself with Source. Admitting when you're wrong builds character, inner strength, and self-esteem. I was having a hard time saying that. Perhaps you're having a hard time admitting when you're wrong. So it opens a door for resolution and creates better relationships with others. Stubbornness and pride get you nowhere, but humility and compromise bring you closer to the realization of your dreams. So in order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythms and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to rise above your ego. Rather than go it alone because you're too stubborn to back down, you must cooperate with others. When you swallow your pride, you can make your dreams come true. So I have an affirmation here as well. So again, feel free to write this down and use it, and also seal it in the comment section below. I admit my mistakes and improve my quality of life. I admit my mistakes and improve my quality of life. So that is the number 9, frequency and vibration behind whatever this is. And sometimes we are battling it out with ourselves. Sometimes we don't realize that we're doing that. It's unintentional. So the awareness is coming in, and through the awareness, you get to make a choice, which is the 2 of Swords, of how you want to take this information and move forward. So it's your choice what you want to do here. You can choose to continue struggling through it, or you can step into your power and ride this wave, whatever this is, right? And sometimes non-action is also action because you're not rushing into something. So being at peace and allowing the guidance to come in and trusting that that guidance is there. So we're going to close and seal your reading now with an angel number. All right, you might already be seeing this angel number around. So letting go. You are letting go of an old self, an old life, an old story. So your losses are going to become your gains. You have the potential to do anything you desire here, to experience whatever your heart desires. Some of you are going to find yourselves, you're starting over, right? They want you to bury your past and move on to new adventures. The universe is opening up their arms, welcoming you in, and they don't want you to fight this. So this is that new adventure for you. So it's time for you to let go of whatever it is that you're holding on to in this situation. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day, and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, before we part ways, I wanted to share some exciting news with you. My daughter and I have recently launched these beautiful pendants. This is the Celestial collection. These are zodiac medallions. They come in 18-karat gold vermeil and sterling silver. Today, you can see that I'm wearing my Gemini sun sign and my Leo moon sign, and I'm going to be wearing these off. I'm not taking them off. Now, I want you to know that each piece is blessed with love and intention. Okay, so what I'm going to do is leave you a link in the description box below for where you can find these, and you can secure yours today. I'm also going to leave you with a message from my daughter today, so that way you can personally meet her and hear her words for this collection, and then the ad campaign after that. So thank you so much again for all of your support, everyone.
Hi everyone, Ria's daughter here, Ashley from Sacred Haven. Me and Ria just released our first collection ever, and I wanted to share why we created it. From the beginning, we wanted to create jewelry that you guys felt connected to and personal, that you could wear every day. That's why we created all 12 of the zodiac signs, because every sign has a different story and energy behind it, so everyone can find their piece that feels most like them. I'm wearing my Sagittarius pendant today, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've gotten so many compliments so far. We hope you love the collection as much as we do, and thank you so much for all your support.